Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS who rule well, who's worthy of double honors. Peace and salutations to your Akim that's out here preaching this truth for the four corners of the globe, for the risking of your life, for the love of the gospel. Also to the Akwath that's listening in silence, being blessed whenever Yahweh Shai may find your hands to do. This is Qam YASHARAHLA from GMS Indiana / Geary Camp. This is my last video for the week. I just wanted to reflect on the hell that just befalling all the Akim. This is truly, we're to the end of this thing, man. The hell this brother is catching and the response that brothers are, the faith that brothers are displaying, man, is just truly evident, man. I've grew in this truth with numerous brothers, and you brothers are beautiful brothers, man. Just keep pushing, man. Keep doing the things we know to do. The things that happened to us throughout the years being in this truth, and throughout the months and days, man, brothers really endure, And the scripture said, endure hardness as a good soldier, Well, since I quoted it, might as well get it, And that's a beautiful thing, man. All right, because that's what we set to do. Yahweh Shai has set us forth as men, man. Hey, he said the disciples, man, what? As sheep going to the slaughter. All right. Yeah, we're called to to endure hardness, man. All right, this is not no cakewalk. All right, this is 2 Timothy 2:3. He said, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai Mashiach." All right, so that's one of the things that we look forward to, man. In this truth, man, it's not just something that we decided to take upon ourselves, man. But Yahweh Shai chose. He said he hasn't chose. We haven't chose him, but he chose us. All right, so we're the world says you're of an elite group, man. Now you have different branches of the armed forces. Where you have Navy SEALs. We have the Navy. Then you got Navy SEALs. Then you got different elite branches, man. You got the Green Berets in the Army, reconnaissance soldiers in the Marines, which they're chosen to go do special jobs, man. They're not just a part of the armed forces, but they're a part of the elite groups. All right, they set aside. All right, because that's what we are, man. We're sanctified, man. All right. Let me get also First Peter. Yeah, man, because this thing is it's beautiful to be able to grow in the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Because no longer look at things as they were when you were in the world. You're a total different man. Okay. This is First Peter 2:12. It said, "Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trials which is to try you, as though some strange thing happening unto you. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Mashiach's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy." Right, because when the Yahweh Shai comes, well, and you're enduring this hardness, man, because you still you have knowledge of the truth, and you know what this kingdom represents, man. So therefore, it's that's like you get a real good job, man, and you love the job, and you happy to work for them and do it all. Not particularly saying you being in the truth. I mean, you liking the work, but I'm saying I'm just giving a scenario. But you get this A1 job that you've been shooting for, and you finally land a job, and you're doing good on the job, and then you find out, man, that the job is uh dumping waste or something in your own neighborhood, and you find out that you've been a part of this all the time, then are you still gonna have the same thoughts towards that job? No, you're gonna be like, man, what the fuck? Because you still have to make money, so you still have to go. You have to still work for them. So what do? You start working and saving that money, preparing to leave, and to so you can do something else because you're not really a part of what your job stands for. So that's like basically us in America, man. We came into this world and we doing our thing. Sold a lie that we was free and we wasn't caring about slavery or whatever. And then when you come into the knowledge of this truth, you find out what a cesspool this place is, man. And you rep it. I work with a lot of Nigerians. I always say this scenario, but the Nigerians think that they look at us like we were privileged or something, man. And when I tell them, I said, look, man, this place is hell. This ain't no nice place. Why do y'all come over here? And they say, they come to make money, man. And then they do. And they save their money and ship it back home and eventually go back home, But they be shocked at my response because, I'm not what you call I guess a happy citizen in America, because we hate this place, man. All right, we're only here, man, to endure, like I said, to endure this hellhole, and to serve out our prison sentence, man. Because basically that's what we look at this as. Okay. Um, um, yeah, because even Job, man, Job went through hell. When Yahweh Shai put the hell on him, Yahweh Shai told Satan, he said he can have him, but he said just don't kill him. He said you do what you want with him. He said because he said Satan he said man, let you turn your heads from around Job, man, and he'll curse you. He'll curse you. And Job showed different, man. He endured that hardness, man. But then Yahweh Shai blessed him like sevenfold, man. He got everything back, man, in more in abundance. So as we, so the hell we catching is minute, man, compared to the what Yahweh Shai is setting up for us, man. All right, let me get the excerpt in Job. This is Job 4:1. He said, then Eliphaz the Temite answered and said, If we essay to commune with thee, wilt thou be grieved? But who can withhold himself from speaking? Behold, thou hast instructed many, and thou hast strengthened the weak hands. He said, thy words have upholded him that was fallen, and thou hast strengthened the feeble knees. But now it is come upon thee, and thou faintest. In touching it toucheth thee, and thou art troubled. All right, he was talking about the hell that Job was going through. He said, is not this thy fear, thy confidence, thy hope, and the uprightness of thy ways? Right, because the thing is, everything in this truth, when you first come into this truth, is fine and dandy, man. Until that brick wall is put up, man. That separation from you and your loved ones, everything that you thought dearly, that you that made your life, man. And man, even your kids, man. Fortunately, I was blessed, man, through Yahweh Shai, man, that both of my sons got it. So I was always comforted, man. My boys, my baby boys, they both got it, man. And I pray that they Yahweh Shai continue to keep the light shaded on them, man. Because this is just, again, man, this is not no cakewalk, man. And we ain't no choir boys out here, man. We got in certain scuffles, man. Heated altercations, man, with our families, man, on the highways and byways. All right. So you find out, man, that this thing is not. Hey, the scripture says, man, any man who don't count up the cost, man, when they start to building a house. A foolish man does that. You just go buy some material and just start building a house and find out you start running out of material. Well, that's a foolish thing to do. You count up like, whoa, man. What does this entail? Let me count up everything that I have to do. And this is us. When we come into this truth, man, we're not fully shown what's needed. But Yahweh Shai was like, hey, look, man, just have faith in me. He told Peter, man, to keep your eyes on me, man. And he allowed Peter to walk on water for a short time. But as soon as Peter took his eyes off Yahweh Shai, man, hey, he sank, man. Okay, and that's just like that. All of those parabolic parables and dark sayings Yahweh Shai reveals to us, man, for us to keep going. All right, let me read some more. This is verse 8. He said, even as I have seen they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. All right, right, and that's Esau. Esau has did that, man. He's plowed iniquity. Hey, we see that in the kingdom. We see that right now in America. People that we used to know, man, that it seem like the niggas get the best jobs, get beautiful women, and nice cars, all of that. But guess what, man? The scripture said, "Envy not a sinner," man. All right, so so that makes it even harder, but what makes it makes it hard. But guess what makes it gives you that confidence that that stuff is not gonna last, man. That even your enemy in the truth. I mean, your enemies of your own nations and the enemies that hate you are gonna fall, man. Now Jake is a nigga right now, but he's gonna get it. He's gonna eventually come back in the kingdom righteous. Okay, so he's really he's the almost really the most going to your thistle, man. You're a nigga and the nigga woman, man, that treat you worse than Esau ever. Well, he about the same. You know what I'm saying? Esau really hates you, man. He really do away with you, but niggas look at the same. They just want to step on you, man, just to get ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it's really equal, man. You got all type of enemies against you, man. Like I said, even of your own nation, your own blood, man. So that makes this thing even harder to walk, man. All right. The scripture says, what is that? Ezekiel said, "Must eat the roll," man. He said, I ate the roll. It's like, let me just get that, because yeah, man, because you coming to this thing, man, thinking it's going to be one way, and it turns out to be totally different, man. All right, and it's Isaiah. No, Ezekiel. Okay, this is Ezekiel 3:1. He said, "Moreover, he said to me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel." All right, right, and that's what we did. We got this thing, man, and eating the roll is the word, man. All right. He says, "So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness." Right? Because when you first find out, you come into this truth, you find out it's a beautiful thing, man. You go out and excited, man, and telling people they Israelites, and all the brothers that I came into this truth with, man. We all did the same thing, and so on and so forth. The brothers that I watched come into the truth, they all, oh man, I was telling my family about the truth and blah blah blah, and they find out, man, that it's something totally different. All right, let me read on. He said, "And he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them. For thou art not sent to a people of strange speech and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel. He said, not too many people of a strange speech and of a hard language whose words thou canst not understand. Surely had I sent thee to them that would have hearkened unto thee. But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are imprudent and hard-hearted. He said, behold, I have made thy face strong against their face, and thy forehead strong against their foreheads. All right, because that's why the conflict comes in. Okay, because we butt heads more with our own people, man, almost than we do Esau. Because Esau get confounded, man, and his proudness won't allow him to stay there. That's why the scriptures read, the wicked flee with no man pursueth. That's why when you get to bringing out and revealing this truth, man, Esau skedaddle. And our people, man, they'll call you niggers, all type of shit. And hey, we done got in a fisticuff with people, motherfuckers. I was at gym at Chicago camp one time, and motherfucking fucking sodomite, spit at one of the brothers, man. And that's like basically assault. And man, you should have seen brothers come up out of it, man. It was a beautiful scene, man. One of the brothers, I looked up, man, I ain't see nothing but a garment where he just threw his garment off so quick, it was floating, coming down in slow motion, and he wasn't there, but the garment was just like, it was almost like he disappeared. But they was after this sodomite, so and that sodomite was up because he was a tall nigga. And he was up, and it was like 4 or 5 brothers, gave chase, man, because after he spit on the brother, that's actually defendable by you could defend yourself on that, man, because that's considered assault. But yeah, man, so let me close up, man, because I'm getting ready to go to work. But yeah, so yeah, that's a hard thing, man. Let me read this one more. He said, as an amendment, harden thy flint, have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. Right, because Jake is going to be a rebellious house, man. Jake is not for you in this truth. That's why the Lord gave us brethren, man. Akim. With that, man, you brothers stay strong, man. Continue and do this thing, man. All right, and know that these troubles, man, it won't last always, man. All right. Shalom. With that, I give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Kakadash. Give honors to the elder apostles, GMS. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, that's out here preaching this truth in the 4 corners of the globe, for the love of the gospel. And also to you, Aquath, that's being blessed and learning the silence. Shalom. Till next time.